The left semi. Traffic noise is a constant there on here with the motorway. Beautiful morning, mist rising to the ponds, reed bunting singing. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. It's alright, that's all I need, it's just down there. So the ground's really solid here, frozen. But beautiful morning again, so there's a view up towards the green and back towards the tee. Just a 3/4 wedge. Didn't know how hard the greens would be, so fine, it's a decent start. Treated probably a few weeks ago. A few little bobbles on them, a bit sandy, but for 22 quid, can't complain at all. So, pond all the way around the back of this, and obviously coming over on your approach in. Nice into the sunrise. The pond all the way around the back, no bunkers here. Yeah, great. And 6 on there. Yeah, it's all downhill from there. You can see there's a diagonal green on this one, so obviously getting over the water is priority. A few more beans and I might have saved it. And that's absolutely fine. The tee shot was about 15 yards too strong, but I really flushed that 6 iron. So you've got a real panorama of both the courses from here actually. So you can see that it's lots and lots of golf all compacted into one area. It's the RAC tower down by the Almondsbury interchange. And the view over to the rest of the course. And the Canada Goose flying over. So it's obviously up to the green, through the sunrise and back to the tee. That is very good indeed. Really happy with that. That's a really difficult shot actually. Well, a lot of fortune in it as well, but you can see there's a huge great rise in that green there. So yeah, played off the bank, very happy with that. And the view around the corner as well. Could well be shot of the day. That was fantastic. Again, you can see that big drop down, so massive great tier in this green. Fairways are so firm. We've had a fantastic spell of weather, so courses are in great condition this time of year. So yeah, bouncing 3 woods, bouncing drivers, it's great stuff. Quite the distance. Good drive there. Nice. Yeah, it's a nice 3. So obviously difficult approach to the water, all the way behind and off to the right as you approach in. Reasonable size, decent sized green, probably about 30 yards, and water there, obviously, water all the way around, as it seems to be a feature on the Masters course here. Splashes. I think it may just be front right. It'll be easy on an 8. Never easy into the sun like that. Disappointing. Big old green this, sloping back to front. You got about 20 yards before the green and the water as a bailout, and then back to the tee. Shortish holes, so should be alright. We've got nice information boards on each tee, which is great. So let's a quick look back to the tee. This is probably at about 120 out, maybe a little less, and I'm just down this mound, so a little side hill stance shot, a bit tricky. Might have gone on a little bit. Just played an easy 9, because if you're forcing something, it might shoot off. So yeah, happy with that. Yeah, very nice. I thought that was going to turn in at the end. And yeah, that's a real bonus, that, especially where the drive was. Yeah, just to ease up on that shot, just to make sure the club head went through properly. Bouncing on. Yeah, great. Nice wide green this, not that deep, and just a bunker at the front. So great stuff that. There you go. Earlier, on the mound, maybe that's kick legging left. past. So obviously water to come over, bunker on the right. And there's a view. Oops, here's a wobble, back up to the tees. Go. Big ridge in that is difficult. That's alright. Obviously, plenty of borrow in this green. Huge great ridge which I had to come over on my pitch. But yeah, nice actual contours on this. Big wide green, as you'd expect for a longer hole. But yeah, it's plenty of challenge in that green. And a bunker behind me. And then there's a view back down the hole with a tufted duck on the pond. I think that's around the tree. Right. Yes, on the front fringe. Died in. Another super bonus. Didn't think that was going to drop at all. That's lovely. So a strong slope on this green, back to front, little tier in it as well. So view back down the hole first. But yeah, it's quite a big green, 30 yards or so, and there's a big ridge halfway through it. So yeah, whoops, excuse the wobble. So yeah, jammy. Should be safe. Left centre of the fairway. Can be shot in, but not wet. Right left. Exactly where I hit it. So. Tricky two-putt there. So a big sloping green down towards me here, so right to left as you look at it off the tee. Yeah, sort of like a kidney shape. And there's back up to the hole. Tee is behind the tree on the right hand side. Hugging the trees. Should be fine. So behind the trees is where the tee is. Obviously not a good shape for me to come round, you need a draw. But that was mine, bang in the middle of the fairway, fortunately. And then up towards the green. Might be. Don't know, couldn't quite see. It might be off. That's not dead at all. Yeah, that first putt was is downhill from the hole to where the camera is, and raced away a bit. So yeah, it looked quite good when I hit it, but raced a good way past. So bunker on the right of the camera now, Big long green, probably about 30 yards, fairly wide. And there's your view back down the hole. Put the wheels up a little. There we go. Poor strike in the first part, but that's fine. So quite a big green here on 11, I think I'm on. Bunker behind me, just off to the right, along with a massive great solar farm. I don't know why farmers do it. I mean, obviously they do because of the money that they gain, but not the best use of our land. And a view back to the tee. So here we are, this is the 12th tee, or would be the 12th tee. I was told in the pro shop that there's a problem and they've had to move the tee much further down, hence the 200 yards further down. Something to do with ball straying, and they might have to redesign it. So yeah, I'm going to play it from tees way further down. There's a view to what would be the tee. Yeah, that's sad, that. So there we go, on the 12th on the Masters course. We do have a little arched green velveted bridge. Not quite Race Creek though, but it's good. No. Probably a little short, but it's quite firm. Way. Well, I think I'm calling that a birdie. It's probably a par 4. It's probably about 280, but that's ridiculous. So yeah, shame it's not the par 5 it was set up to be. A big long green, this one. Probably about 30 yards, big slope back to front. So yeah, there's a big green. And reasonable slope back to front. But yeah, it's just it, it's kicked off. It's up most of the hill, that's fine. I think that's not far off. There's a view up to the green and then back towards the 13th tee and the clubhouse. Yeah, another nice par. Very good. I've actually played very nicely today. My game's felt quite under control for a change, which has been quite nice. Not major slices off the tee. So yeah, I think I scored quite well, which is great. Big green here, like a sort of rounded T shape. So the pin was actually way on the back when I played here. So yeah, I could have a couple of interesting pin placements. But yeah, my putt was mostly flat coming up the hill there. A very easy swing there because I think it's going to go downhill towards the ditch. So here we are on 14. You can think that's mine just down there on the right by the hawthorn bushes. But you can see actually over towards the 10th on the right as well there. Yeah, big hop and on. Maybe just a little past pin high. Just another easy 3/4 swing. So there's a bit of a clearer view of the approach into the green. Obviously a big swale and the stream to come over. Sheesh. That's way fast. I knew it was fast, but let's reposition that. That was a long way past. In the side. I'd say it's been a bit of a birdies and a few three putts today, but on the whole it played fantastically well, so yeah, very happy. But a big slope on this, back to front, and then so side slopes as well off to the right here. So yeah, quite a tricky green that one, as I found out, but I managed to just about stay in the hole there. Right. Tried. Probably about the right club. Tried to force it actually, after all I've been saying. Yeah, I was thinking downwind, so yeah, that's decent. Not bad. 8 out of 10. Never mind, that's absolutely fine. A big green again, sloping back to front, and there's a view, a big ridge actually there with a wobble, and back to the tee. Kick. Banging right, or just to the left of the flag. In line anyway, that's fine. Hell of a kick that. Back here at the clubhouse actually. Yeah, should be popping in there in a second. Safe. Morning. Keep going. Keep going. That's pretty good. Yeah, nice formalities done. Big old green this one. Little bits in it. Subtle borrows. Nothing massive, and there's your view back down the hole. Well, I can't move from that. Never mind. Strong, too strong. That's frustrating. Never mind. Still an excellent round by my standards. The bunker at the back, big green off to the right, so diagonally shaped off the tee. Another tee up to the right here. So yeah, big plateau up there where the green is, with the bunker at the front there, and a view back towards the tee. Oh, it's been a great round. Too far right, that's fine. Nice little view again here to the island greens and stuff. But yeah, I've enjoyed this, it's been good. Oh God. Brilliant. Went for the layup and shanked it in the pond. That's hilarious. There's a view back to the tee. That was comical. Your beans on that. So, I can't believe I did that on my second shot. Oh, I killed it. A chance, but yeah, that first bounce killed it. So a quick look back. Obviously the fountains go in there, which is nice, and a double sort of bite into the lake down 18, and obviously I was bitten. Never mind. Shame to finish like that. But the water's always going to get me in the end. So I did well to survive 17 and a half holes before it got me. But I got to say, for 22 quid, that is an absolute bargain. Great greens, fantastic fairways at the time of year, you know, really bouncy, really firm. Hold loads of putts, which is a real testament to the greens. And just a really good value course. I mean, it's obviously a modern course, plenty of space to open your shoulders, really good for beginners. But yeah, it's like sort of Woodspring down near the airport. It's really clicked with me. Just enjoyed it, you know, nothing complex to it. It's just fun. Lots of water in place, certainly on the front nine. So yeah, you need to be sort of tactical about the way you play the holes. I did manage that pretty well today. But yeah, it's just really good fun. So don't really know what much more to say about it apart from really good value. Very forgiving, you know, great course to come along, learn your game at. And even for me, you know, with all my years of experience, I've had a really good fun time. So yeah, really enjoyed it, and hopefully get onto the other course and play that soon. But yeah, recommend it, it's great.